Good evening, everyone. How are you? Jesus, it was hot today, hey? I hope your day was a bit cooler and that you kept cool and that you could be able to breathe and just relax a little bit. That you remember to do the shoulder pull down so you don't sit like that the whole time. The tortoise pull. No, we shouldn't do that. Shoulders always, pull your shoulders down. Stretch your neck to the front, to the back, to the sides. Breathe in and out. You must always remember to do that. Okay. So tonight I've got another little device here for my cleansing. And let me quickly do that. So here we go for you, on your side. And for my phone. The cords. Yes, smoke is the best thing to cleanse anything with, especially incense or sage. And remember to always say, here with ban all negative energies, only positive energies to remain. That is good and wholesome for me and my guides and my angels are allowed to remain. And it smells so delicious. Cleanses up your whole space, whole work area. Remember before you get into bed at night, have your shower, rinse off all the day's energies that got attached to you, and it always helps us to just feel better. I'm just trying to let this thing stand here quickly. I don't know where's my... There we go. Okay. So let's see, what's your questions for today? How did the other guidance sessions pan out for you? What happened? Did you get any closure? Please give feedback. I would so appreciate it. And it also helps other people to get a bit more confidence regarding this and for them to feel positive, especially if they asked a question and the answer was given. And then I also just want to remind you, and I've said it how many times to people, I can give you the guidance, but anything you do to change that path with one of your own actions changes the whole outcome. You must always just remember that. Okay, so I can give you guidance, Spirit can give you guidance, I can lay it all out for you, but at the end of the day, it depends on your own actions. Nothing to do with me, nothing to do with Spirit. Your free will that actually kicked in and you decided to change something or do something different. Okay. Always just keep that in mind. And remember your manifestation list. You don't need to tell anybody about it, but you need to do it, for your own sake. And to keep to it and work hard towards that point that you set up for yourself. If you don't get up and work towards that point, it's not going to happen. Okay. Oh, and you've seen I've put a new notification on that the Just Breathe excuse me, sessions will be from the 3rd to the 7th of March. 9 to 9:30, that is that quiet time where we can just get peaceful. If you go and look on the Facebook page here, you'll see I've put the description in there. And please join the WhatsApp group because there's more information on there. And I also said if you can't manage Zoom, then we'll just do another way of it. Okay. And they're just spilling out. Okay, so the first one that came out, excuse me, the winds were hectic. We already had a fabulous thunderstorm with the lightning playing over the sea, and that just shakes up and loose all the pollens and the dust and stuff, so it comes and sits here. Okay, so the first one that came out was Eight of Pentacles. Paid work. This is on your cards. This is what you asked for. It's telling you it's there, it's busy happening. You are going to receive paid work. Once again, if you ask, you will receive. If you start moving, you'll attract it. Never ever forget that. If you don't take the first step, nothing is going to come towards you, okay? The Hierophant came out again. This is regarding a marriage. The combining of two things. I did deal with it the other night. I see the question came up again. This is regarding an official situation. Government or public company, joining of forces, possible contracts. Please be aware. Make sure you know everything. Do your homework. Don't step into it blindly. Don't just take anybody's word for it. If it's not black and white, written down, and you've signed a legal contract, do not step into it. You need to have that legal contract. Okay. And then Six of Wands. I just love it. Letter or news coming, which is going to be victory news. Worked so hard for so long on it, and here is, how can I put this? The T-junction, we're now there, and it's showing it is absolute victory news. We're getting there. And I'm so happy. If you remember to let me know so I can have at least champagne or something here to go ching. We need to do that thing, okay? The young knight came up again. It needs the confidence. This has not been solved as yet. So a bit more attention is needed to be given in this direction. Maybe take some time to try and understand where the problem is coming from. But it's a continuous process that you need to uplift. Okay, there must be an underlying reason. So if you get to the problem, you can start solving it and helping to actually build on going forward. Okay, then the Queen of Cups came out again. She's in a supporting manner. She is just the goodness herself. Blue eyes, fair brown hair, gentle, soft and motherly. She's in such a supporting role, and she's there to look that everything is going well with you. So appreciate and say thank you. We've got Three of Pentacles. Improvements are underway. Everything that you asked for, everything that you work towards, it's underway. There might be some delays. It's time to get into connection with the One, the Holy Spirit, with God, and just, that is your strength, that is your holding point. It seems that you want to ask for a blessing, regarding everything that you are busy working towards. If that is something that will make you feel at ease, then please go ahead and go and ask for blessing. If that will help you to settle down and calm your mind a bit. Okay, then the money problems that you don't know which way to go with. Okay, if you keep on holding on to it, it's going to be this constant strain and stress, and you're not going to be able to give attention to much anything else but to keep your attention on this. The moment you're going to start taking your attention away from it and putting it into another direction, it's going to sort of boost your life. The moment you start working on something else, it will take the stress off of you and you'll be able to think more clearer. But regarding that issue, nothing more can be done about it. Cut the strings and move forward. You can't be stuck looking back, because where are you going then? Nowhere. Okay. The rise in money and salary is coming through again. If you're watching tonight, or if you're watching the replay, because of the storms, I can't see who's coming on or a message or anything. Sometimes it takes 2-3 hours till I get a notification, excuse me, through Facebook. Please take note that your increase in your salary is on its way. So don't stop working hard. Put in the effort. Be the brilliant you that you are. The jealousy card. Funny enough, earlier while I was getting finished, this came up, but it's a total different discussion. I'll do a little short regarding that. But this jealousy is the one that is actually sort of trying to keep you back and stopping you from moving forward. Okay, but you can break it. You just need to say, listen, that person who is the jealous and ugly one, you're able to go and say, listen, it's over, it's done, you can't keep me back anymore, please go in peace and cut the threads. Okay, you can't be kept back by the whole time. Then we've got 5 of Pentacles. Delays around money coming in from the cold. There's a little bit of wait still for the money to come in, but it will come. Just please be patient. As I said last night, sometimes those delays are needed so they can make sure that you actually get the right thing that's coming towards you. Okay. Then 10 of Cups. Happiness, good things, celebration. Yes. So everything is telling you it's still on track, it's going better. Get rid of that jealousy factor in your life so you can move forward. Don't let it stop you anymore. You're the only person that can give someone the might, if I can put it that way, to actually keep you back because of their jealousy and their ugliness. If you just cut it off, there's nothing they can do. If you remove it out of your life, there's nothing they can do. They can try and push back. If you accept people and things that put into your life to mess up your life, of course it's going to work. But if you refuse it in your life, there's no hold on you. Then you can party and be happy all the time. So in actual fact, you're making yourself miserable because you allow that person to put that into your life. And then the 3 of Swords, deception, frustration, jealousy is coming up again, and a broken heart. We all know a broken heart is a terrible thing to get through and try and work past But at some other stage in your life, you realize sometimes that it was needed, that it's necessary. Rather let it happen now than it happens going forward, where there's a lot more at stake and a lot more to lose. Being jealous of someone because now they're in a different relationship, it's going to kill you. It's not going to do anything for them or towards them. There's no reason to be jealous of anybody. But that is also a piece of the short that I'll do. But just realize that you've been given the grace to start a whole new life. Yes, it might be difficult. Of course, you're going to go through all those stages of a broken heart, and then you're going to be angry, and then you're going to just cry, and then you're going to be okay again, and then you're going to be on that final step of just disappear. I'm not interested. But work through the grief, work through the process, and get on with your life. Okay? Keep the good memories, chuck the bad ones. Don't forget though what happened, that you actually split up. And it's not always wise to go back. Just remember that. You never go back to someone just because you're alone. Never, ever, ever. Get a hobby, buy a cat, buy a dog, buy a goldfish, start knitting, crocheting, or whatever, but you don't go back to someone just because you're alone if they treated you like crap. Okay. Let's quickly see what the Moonology is giving here. Excuse me. Yeah, it's off. Thank you. My husband is so nice to bring the fan closer for me. It's a disaster, sweetheart, yeah, for us. I see you still hiding away who you actually are. How much people get to know you? The right people will love you. The wrong people will disappear. I know it's difficult. I know, and I feel it, yeah. I know it's difficult. I so understand that. But you also need to learn to be true to yourself. No one else is going to be true to you but you, yourself. If they can't love you for who and what you are, they must move on. If they expect you to accept them for who and what they are, exactly the same as going in your direction. And if they can't, it will hurt, but a few years down the line, and once you've grown a bit more spiritually, nothing is coming out of this anymore, then you'll start to realize the blessings actually of them being removed out of your life, that you could grow and just carry on and develop more. Okay, so I just spoke about this one. Show the world the real you. Why not? You've got nothing to lose. If you do lose them, it's okay. They're not meant to be a part of your journey. Others will step in, and that's an amazing thing. That's such an amazing thing. Sorry, and I actually made a mention of it, I think 2 years ago on my Facebook page. We don't always know why things are happening for a reason, or why God has actually planned it in a certain way. But for every person that's removed out of your life, this new wonderful person is put into that person's place to guide you and to help you become who you're actually supposed to be. Even if you lose a mother or a father, or a brother or a sister, or someone that's been very close to you, a very dear friend, that person will, I can't say be replaced, because that won't be the correct thing to say, but that gap will be filled by another most amazing song that'll lift you up and help you forward on your journey. So never lose hope. Yes, you can be heart sore. Yes, you can cry. It's all natural. But don't be oblivious and blind for the replacement that's coming to actually help you further. Okay? Yes, you're all good enough. The moment someone tells you you're not good enough reflects actually what is going on inside of them. Okay? The why, I can't answer you. At least not here. If you want to get into the why deeper, please contact me for a session. People with a lot of darkness inside of them tend to reflect onto someone else, and then they'll make like you're not good enough, but actually they are feeling short themselves. Learn to read between the lines, and my mom always said, take it from whom it's coming. So actually step back and look at that person and really to see that person, and then you'll realize where it comes from, and then you'll realize that actually you are good enough. You're more than good enough. You are actually in access, and they can't reach your level. So what do? They start pushing you down in order for themselves to feel good. So notice it, take note of it, step away, move on. They need to do their growth. You've already done yours. Don't get caught up in that cycle. Now it's coinciding with the tarot. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, in the tarot it also told you, paid work. If you need those blessings, go for those blessings. Victory news is coming out. Everything good is coming out. Get your party hats out, your clinking glasses. Everything's going to happen very, very fast, and just be ready to go. Still don't give up on your hard work, still put it in. Okay. Surrender to the divine. This is where it comes in the other one that said, if you need to go for a blessing, if you feel that you actually need a blessing, then go for it. Sorry, now the fan in the hair is in a mock here. If you've got a priest, then go for a blessing. Some people need to do this. It's good. For those that don't need to do it, it's also good. If you are aligned with God's Spirit, the One, you can put your blessings on your own things. You do not need to be dependent on someone else for a blessing. It's always nice to get a blessing from someone else. So if you need it, go for it. Okay. A time for healing. Coming in with the jealousy card, the devil, and the heartbreak card. Cut loose. Let go. Make your peace. You don't need to see that person face to face for forgiveness. You can do it within yourself, or you can do a small ceremony. If you need help with that, please ask me. I'll gladly help you with it. In order to heal, you're not always going to get an excuse or a pardon from someone for what they've done. Or, I'm sorry. I'm sorry is also thrown in the wind the same as I love you. Everybody says I love you to get their way with you, or I'm sorry just to get you to calm down so they can actually do it to you again. So the healing part of this starts with you forgiving yourself. And if you don't understand what I'm saying about that, is you need to have a deep inner discussion with yourself and admit the mistakes that you've made, but also realize that you did the best that you could with the knowledge you had at that time. If you had better knowledge and you still begrudged it, then it was an obvious decision that you actually made. But you need to also let go on that manner. If you need to contact that person face to face, do it. If they won't give you a pardon on that, know that you've actually done it from your side. That's the most important thing you can do for yourself. And then adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Why do we need to make an adjustment? Maybe you're feeling a bit stagnant and everything that you've always done that always worked is now not working. So then you need to find a new way to make things happen. Just go and sit and think of it. Go Google. There is so many ways to actually get help, to know how to change the situation around to benefit you, but do it in a nice way. Don't become ugly, greedy, and do people in. Because at the end of the day, again, it's your conscience, and you will need to go back to those people and say, I'm sorry for what I did, can you please forgive me? And you don't want to have to do that more than once in your life. Because if you do a repetitive mistake, it's a decision. It's not something that just happened. So adjust, move forward. Find new ways to venture forward and find new ways to approach things that are just not budging at this stage. I'm confident that you can do it, and you need to believe in yourself. You might not be good enough for someone else at this stage, but there's someone else waiting with open arms that you will be the world to. So never believe someone if they tell you you're not good enough. Just say thank you and move on with your life, because I can guarantee you, once you accept that person being out of your life, so much better is going to go for you. So have fun with it and enjoy. I'll catch you tomorrow night. Keep well. Bye.